Hey, Daniel here. So I wanted to give you a little highlight of what I've learned this week in my quest to become a software house. So one of the things that I have done is, marketing is kind of strange. You have to figure out how to attract new customers and get them involved into the process of your system, and that's what I've been focusing on this week. So I have the approach I think is the easiest, and I learned at the pretotype workshop was, hey, find someone else that already have done something in the same area, and then copy their ads and their style, I guess. Because if they are doing it, it's probably working. Or if they're successful, it's probably working. So I've taken some of the ads that I've seen that look interesting and that kind of resonate with what I want to do. And obviously, you cannot copy them, but at least you can copy the style. What are they doing? What are the bullet points? What's interesting about those pages? So that's what I've been focusing on, figuring out how do we actually make some of these pages look good. How many points do you need for each of them, each of the bullet points, and what should it kind of say? So I've been doing that for one ad. And that was just for the testing tool. And then next week will be for this development opportunity, a development tool that we're working on. And this has also been a major part of this week, and figuring out how do we actually make something, or talking with development, figuring out what it is we want. How do we see all of the different entries and stuff like that? So that has been kind of interesting, and I think we got the gist of it. And for next week, or next week's build, I think we got, if nothing else fails and it is as simple as they have expected, we should have an approach for it that give users a better idea about what it is. So obviously there will be some things that we need to fix, but it's probably easier to fix it when you're getting some customer input about, well, this is working, this is not working. And I think that's a lot better approach than we are going to spend tons and tons of years and months figuring out how to do this perfect, because we'll never do it. So I guess it's better to release it and get some customer input on it. And that was also the reason. So we had planned creating a build this week, but decided to postpone it until next week, because I think this is something that's pretty interesting. And obviously there's still some things in the pipeline and the backlog that we want to do. But I think this one is, this development ticketing system is something that makes a lot of sense for customers. So we're trying to position that next week. One of the key things I also learned, so I was doing a webinar for international focus groups on SAP integration together with another SAP mentor, and that was interesting, creating it and sharing some of this stuff. But I could see at the end that we were just raising a lot of questions and really wasn't there to really give a good answer about this is how this is done. And I think that was kind of a shame that we're not given permission to showcase our two tools, because obviously you can find other competing solutions, or maybe not, or create your own thing that does these things. But at least it will give customers an idea about what do we mean with these different tools. Now they would have to start searching and figure out how do each of our tools work and where do it compare. And I think that's one of the key things. So I've been speaking to two customers this week, and both of them is evaluating our tool and the competitor Int4 and their product. And I think that's also, well, it's good that there's some opportunities and other people are doing it differently. And obviously there's something that they can do that we are not able to. But I think we have an edge in the width, and I think also in our development speed with some of these new features that we're adding to make the testing even better. So I'm really looking forward to share this coming week's build with you with some of these highlights. So we got some cloud testing going on, and then we got I think the cloud testing should be a lot better in this coming release. So that is something I'm really looking forward to share with you, and get input about what this does and how well it works. So creating some demos on it, and I think it's going to be two separate solutions that we're going to demonstrate with these things, because it makes a lot of sense for it to do that. So that was, I guess, a lot of things I learned this week. I hope next week we'll learn a lot more things and try some new things, and definitely have a release planned that's going to be really interesting. So see you next week. Bye.